Hello, Tlazo Kamati. I'm just checking in with you guys to see how everyone's doing. Just quick check-in, a couple of updates. Really just kind of going over what's already happening. I know that you guys, some of you are following some of the accounts that I follow, so you're probably already aware. But for those of you who are not, then I just want to make sure that you guys are up to date with what's currently happening, which there's a lot of stuff happening, just in every direction. Like I mean, you can't even, you don't even know which way to look because there's just so much happening right now. But the thing that I want to focus on is, you can come in. I'm just gonna just do it. Yeah, so my family's around me and stuff, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it because if I keep trying to find the right time, it's just not gonna happen. And it's just kind of that important that I just feel like as they come in, I'm just gonna have to start sharing with you guys. And so what I want to focus on is something that I had been guiding you guys on a very long time ago, maybe 2 years ago even. And I was telling you guys to start putting your funds, or pulling them out, I should say, of the banks, and also investing and protecting your assets. I hope you guys were doing that because, yeah, I mean, the things are starting to happen where the banks are not having people's monies in there. And it just feels like as more people become aware of it, more people are going to start pulling their money out. And in fact, I was listening to this man and he explains it very well, which I'm probably not going to be able to repeat what he was saying, but just kind of in general, what happens is that once one bank starts kind of falling, or they close, or they don't have people's funds, then it's a domino effect into the rest of the banking system, because the people will then start pulling their money out in a panic, and then pretty much the banks just don't have funds. And so hopefully you've been taking it out, within the last couple of years. And if not, then maybe it's a good time to start looking into possibly doing that if they have the funds available. Because from what I know is that most banks don't have funds available, and they usually have you wait a couple of weeks. So that was the main thing. Other things are, they're also getting ready to maybe pull the invasion card. And again, if that were to happen, just know that it's not the real ETs, that it's more than likely it's going to be a Project Bluebeam. And it's important that you guys remain calm, that you guys don't buy into it, that you guys don't go into a panic, and really just kind of let the dust settle. And yeah, that's why it was important for you guys to have your reserves and start preparing that way, so that if in the event that does happen, you guys have the ability to stay in your space without having to go or needing to go anywhere. So hopefully you guys have that in place already. Make sure you guys have water, just the day-to-day needs. Speaking of water, can I have some? My throat's about to have a tickle. Thanks. So let's see what else. I can't really think of too many other things because really we're in it, as I've been saying. We are not about to go in it. We are in it. And I just want to make sure that you guys are okay. And then one last thing I am going to say is, if you guys feel that you want to jump on a Zoom call and have some support that way, I'm willing to do that. I feel that it's important for us to communicate and support each other. And if, we can get on a Zoom call, to have some prayers that way, or maybe just share what you guys might be feeling or experiencing, kind of just, remind you that it's okay to feel a little concerned. I don't want to say afraid, or I just don't want to go into that energy, because really there's nothing for us to fear, because again, if we've been preparing, it's just more of waiting for it to kind of all roll over. Not to say that things may not happen, because they probably will, as I've been saying. However, I also feel and see that certain people, I can't say names, but have been gradually being dealt with. They're being taken care of. And so hopefully it'll just kind of alleviate any potential disaster or crisis from going in a direction that we don't want it to. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. And other than that, I just feel like I always want to close with choosing some cards to see what Creator has for us. And, you know, just kind of keep sharing positivity, you know, keeping the energy up, the spirits up, and see what you know, Spirit has for us in terms of anything that could be useful for us. Sorry, I'm listening over there and I'm getting a little distracted. But what I'm saying is just to see if they have anything that they can help us out with and during this time. Hope you guys can hear me okay. As I said, time has been not readily available for myself to be able to do these. So I'm just gonna do them. Okay. So hold this one out. Okay, so it's a funny one. Joyful Muse Inspiration, and it's the silly cat. So what that tells me is it's important for us to continue being in that energy of being silly, laughter, listening to music, listening to sounds that really raise our vibration, and doing things that are inspirational for us in these times. I mean, always. But the more that we are in that inspiration or being an inspiration to each other is really going to help us get through these times. And then I always like pulling one of the animal cards, because they have just really good messages. They have wisdom and medicine that really help us. You know, they're intelligent, and we can learn a lot from them, from survival skills to just how they get along with nature and with each other sometimes. You know, I know they're predators, but then they also teach us how to be in communities and harmonize. So let's see what they have to say. All right, so this one is the panda. It says stay balanced in your essence. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's about. You know, keeping ourselves balanced and grounded is very important. And that means our physical, our energy, our spirit, you know, just kind of check in with yourself and see where you feel that you're not balanced right now. And then just, you know, bring yourself back into the center. So if, like, for example, if it's your emotions, you're feeling a little bit emotional, which that's probably the case with many of us. Check in. Where is that coming from? Is it yours? Is it somebody else? And just kind of process, you know, allow yourself to feel and deal with the things that are coming up for you. And if it's spiritual, you know, how's your connection? How's your relationship with Creator? Maybe you need to pray a little bit more, or maybe, you know, whatever works for you. Go for a walk in nature, but restore that balance in you know, in that area. And yeah, you know, the emotions, I think I talked about physical. You know, are you feeling tired? Maybe you need to, you know, do a cleanse, or, you know, maybe you need to exercise a little bit more and get yourself moving, because sometimes we feel that we're tired, but we're just more like lethargic and stiff. And sometimes we need to move that energy, move the circulation, and that helps us go back into balance with our physical body. Or, you know, maybe we do need more rest. So just check in and see where you guys are at. It's very, very important that we are balanced and we are rooted in these times. As you know, March continues to speed up, I feel like it's going to pick up, and hopefully, from what I'm hearing and what I'm intuitively also feeling, that it is probably going to go till about maybe June. Hopefully not past that, but at the same time, I think, we all knew this was coming. And hopefully, just as I've been saying, this just diminishes quickly. So let's continue to stay in our prayer, continue to stay connected, and let me know if you guys want to, have a Zoom call. I'll be more than happy to put that together. Till next time, Kalasukamathi.